Hey guys, I want to share something because, well, I have to share it. Uh, it's a message not just for one in particular, but for everyone. There's a lot going on again, and many of you know the the battles that Ted and I have dealt with, and the on again, off again relationship. So we're there again, and again, and again, and again. But it's like, okay, is it me? What am I doing that causes these reactions in him? Is it me? Am I the problem? These are my questions. Are these my lessons to overcome, or what? And of course, I want answers, and I'm demanding answers and a solution. So, of course, I did some cleansing and centering and balancing, and got in my space, to get answers. And so I started asking and said, "We are here." And of course, I asked, "Who is here?" And I was told, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Jesus, Mary, all those you called upon, we are here. I called on a bunch, so even more than them, said all those you called upon. But I always test them. They have to answer two questions. What source do you serve, and what master do you serve? And if they don't answer those questions, I will not talk to them. Don't know where that came from. I guess they're here. They're still here. So there was no light that came in. That was wild. I hope y'all saw that, because I saw it. But anyway, this is important for everyone. So Jesus spoke. He's speaking first. I haven't got any further, but he had a lot to say. And he said, you're not causing the reactions. He brings the energy that causes the disruption in the energy. He's not aware of this, and it causes you to react to the energy that builds the momentum. I feel it, he said, but you do not recognize it. It is for him to recognize, and where it is within him, and to take up his power over it. They want to cause disruption so he will leave. And he does. You know this. There's nothing you can do. This is his battle, not yours. I said, well, it sure feels like mine. They make it yours to gain power. I see, but then he says he wants peace, and he gets that when he leaves and goes to the farm. Yes, because he gave them what they wanted. Look at the many in the world who think they live in peace. But are they? No, it seems that way because they give the forces the energy to feed upon. They leave them alone so that they're continually feeding off of them. It's a level they do not feel, so they think all is well. Only when they come into places of light does the energy erupt to a level that makes them aware, but they do not see it comes from within them, projected outwardly. He asked me, do you not remember the constant battle you fought to keep them at bay? We know you do. And this battle rages for all of those who choose to walk in the light and love. But they're not aware of how it affects them. There it is again. There is no light in here like that. You guys are here, aren't you? Yeah, we're here. I don't know if you can see them or whatever, but anyway. Only when they come into places of light does the energy erupt to a level that makes them aware, but they do not see it comes from within them, projected outwardly. And they asked me again, do you not remember the constant battle you fought to keep them at bay? Oh, no, I backed up. Okay. We know you do, and the battle rages for all those who choose to walk in the light and love, but they're not aware of how it affects them and how. Once a commitment is agreed to, the battle is intense. Then many fall into the trap and distance themselves from the path, giving power to the opposition, and all settles down again. They think, but that is not the cause. That's not the case. Unless they're fully aware and practicing, using their power of light to combat those forces. An innocent game you play is not so innocent when you choose to play for hours and hours on end. You give your power to that which is to control you. Oh, it's just a game, you say. But can you give it up easily? Many will say, but I don't give it that power. To this we will say, you don't give it any power. It already has that programmed into it to draw you away from yourself, to draw you away from the path of light. They do not want this union of you and Ted, nor do they want the building, the healing center, complete. This is why they come in and turn everything on you, and he gives in to their influence. Every time, he said. For a while, he chooses to awaken, and then the pattern repeats. Each time he gives in, and they get stronger, and of course you see the outcome. They throw everything at you he has stored up so that they can convince him that you are the issue and the problem. They get him to retreat to the farm where he thinks all is well again. If people, humans, think the darkness cannot dwell where there is light, they are mistaken. You are all darkness and light, just as you are all male and female. It is all energy. But when the energy is not balanced and you choose to dwell in only one energy, the imbalance is magnified by the dark energy that has ruled this dimension for eons. You feed it. You give it the power it has over you through the imbalance of your energies, your thoughts, your doing. You blame everything on everything outside of yourselves. But the truth is, it is you that has created the imbalance that is fed upon. This light is amazing. My ceiling fan's on, okay? But there's no flashes of light. There's nothing on the TV. The sun is not going in and out. That's wild. I'm trying to keep going, but when I see it, it's like, where is it? I'm looking and it's not here. So anyway, that's what's fed upon, the imbalances that we have. And that the things that we have not healed is basically what he's saying. If you cannot see this and use your power of protection in every moment by healing those energetic imbalances, you will not defeat them. You are far more powerful than any of you realize, but you weaken yourselves. Those who are not doing the inner work are not, as he said, so we understand. They use words so we understand. They're not as smart as those who are aware of the battle. I said, so are these my lessons? No, these are Ted's lessons. These are the others' lessons to acknowledge and take up their power. Said peace can be wherever you are, but you must choose to remain in love and act from that space of love. Opening the heart to love, inviting it in, and working with it instead of shutting it back down. I lost my place. Oh, it takes much practice and application. They said, as you well know, from all the trials and tribulations you had to overcome to be where you are. And that's where I've gotten so far, but that was important. And he was telling me too that this is for everyone. It's for everyone. And as my friend Darren posted and I reposted, the battle's heating up. And if you think you're immune to it because you're a light worker, or you're going to church every Sunday, or what, you're not immune. None of us are immune. They're finding attachments in all of the light workers that they're working with in hypnosis sessions. Not to say they're dark energies, but there are some, and they're trying to infiltrate. So you have to be aware your lessons are coming, and you have to see that it's all coming from within you, not that other person. They're only projecting to you what you need to deal with. And anyway, I just, you either get it or you don't. I mean, it's really simple. You get it, you practice it, you live it, you eat it, you breathe it, you sleep it. But if you put your energy, and I was guilty, I'm sorry, I did. I got into that casino game, and it was every morning, and we sit here, and it was 1 or 2 o'clock, sometimes even later, before anything got done. Of course, I could get up, and I could go fix breakfast and all, and come back to it, and then do what you got to do during the day, and then you come back to it at night, and you're sitting here, and you're back on that game. And people don't realize those games are programmed to take you away from yourself. They are programmed to take you away from the light. They're programmed to, I'm serious, people, there is nothing to cause that. They are programmed to steal your light, to steal your power. And if you choose to sit there and play on that game for hours on end, and you're not doing your work, you're going to pay the price. And if you're in a relationship, you're really going to pay the price. Because in relationships is where the most growth is. That's where you can grow exponentially. For those of you out there doing it on your own, you're still getting it, not to the degree, but yeah, your family, those your neighbors, you're getting it. But it's up to you to stand in that light. It's not them, it's you. Protect yourself. He already explained. Anyway, they're not through, so I'm sure there's more. I will come back on and do another, see what else I get. But Ted and I have been fighting this battle for 4 years now. And you all know me. You say, why do you go back? Why do you go? Because I know what's happening. Of course, I'm not going anywhere. I stay here where I'm supposed to be. But they don't want this to happen. And they're doing everything within their power to stop it. Of course, they can't. So anyway, that's where it stands. Something else, when I get the rest of this, I will continue. So just send love and light, please. I would appreciate it. Thank you.